What's the deal, everybody? Thanks for tapping back in with your boy Savage. Much love, much respect. Be sure to smash that like button if you like the video. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, man. Today you see I don't got a hat. Hair's kind of a mess. I'm trying to catch the sides up to the top, so it's a little slick back. Just work with me. Don't be a hater, man. Anyways, let's get down to business, right? Jail, prison, streets, gangs, anywhere you look, everywhere you look, you're always going to see some fake gangsters. Fake ones, right? Those who don't proclaim to be a gangster but are with the business are really gangster. You know what I mean? They handle themselves like G's, as what the case would be. Those who claim to be G's, man, you got some really big shoes to step into, and to always write that check, you got to cash, baby. And, you know, they're not always able to do that. This last time I was in jail right now, there was a lot of fake gangsters. There was a lot of fake G's who some had their whole card pulled, some didn't. You know, some were walking around with their little chest out like they was with the business. It's just a matter of time. So we're going to get into that today. We're going to talk about my perspective personally on dealing with fake G's, because I did it all in my last term. I did it going to jail this time. I deal with a lot of it on dealing with a lot of you trolls, a lot of you little net bangers. A lot of you are even like women, just actual chicks, you know, that wolf on the net, wolf behind a keyboard. And it's like, dude, like, for you women who do that, it's like, wow, man, like, are you just being influenced by what you see? Are you being influenced by the fake G's that you see? And it makes you actually want to try to learn the lingo, disrespect with using the lingo. Are you even a real person? Maybe you're not even a female. Maybe you just got a female profile pic and you're really a guy who's too coward to say something. Nonetheless, I want you to know that nothing, absolutely nothing in life can be gained, accomplished. You can't succeed in any form trying to be a gangster, even if you are a real gangster, even if you are a real G about that life, which you're not, because for the ones who really are about that life are not going to do the woofing. They're not going to do the talking. And a lot of you guys do that. A lot of you trolls online, you do that. And it's the same thing in jail, in prison. You have no idea how closely related prison is to YouTube. You have no idea. Put it this way. YouTube is such a big, broad enterprise, right? Just so huge, you know what I'm saying? Everyone could get in and everyone could win. Everyone could go each different direction, be their own personality and win. And for most genres, that's what happens. For most genres, you don't got grown men that circle back and talk about another man. Listen, like I said, if you're trying to like publicize something, if you're trying to like journal, you want to like kind of cover something as if you're a journalist, right? I understand. But make sure you're really covering breaking news about someone that actually matters, a celebrity or something of the sort. But let me break down to you why that does not happen amongst prison YouTubers. Do I consider myself a prison YouTuber? Absolutely not. I regret ever considering myself a prison YouTuber. It got me everywhere I am, making prison videos, sharing my experience with you guys. But at the end of the day, I'm not a prison YouTuber. If anything, I'm just a journalist, if you want to really get down to it, because I've covered Gabriel Fernandez, I've covered Elote lady attacks, and I actually enjoy doing those stories and those videos immensely more than I've ever enjoyed covering a prison topic. So now let's get into this understanding. Why am I still grouped up with the prison community? Well, because in prison you have a lot of haters. We're going to call it what it is. They're bitches. They're just they have female tendencies. And, you know, while I was in prison, I handled them accordingly to what I felt. If I felt disrespected, or if I felt like you had my name in your mouth as if it was something else, then I was just going to come out and smack you right then and there. And when I say smack, don't take that literal. Smack can be metaphorical for any type of attack. You know what I'm saying? But what it meant was, and any person can relate to this, man. Any person with, you know, a ball and a half in his drawers, you know, can relate to this. If someone's talking about you in prison or has your name in their mouth and is running it amongst different circles, it's only a matter of time before it gets to you. And you know, when it does get to you, you have a choice to either do something or let it fly. And if you let it fly, you know what happens. So let me tell you how that relates to what's going on out here. These individuals who constantly cannot seem to stop using my name, right? who constantly feel the need to cleanse the prison community amongst society, right? Amongst YouTube for you guys. The ones who constantly feel this need to like cleanse things and make sure that the prison community is solid, right? And it's void of any liars and fakes and phonies. The type of person that they were in prison was a big mouth bitch. Either they were a big mouth bitch in prison, or they were just a very, very, very quiet little church mouse who, you know, was reading the Bible or going to school, getting their GED. They weren't in the shoe like me. They weren't. Hey, I wasn't in the shoe because I'm Rocky Balboa. I wasn't in the shoe because I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was never in the shoe because I was Rambo. Never said that. I was in the shoe because I was a dumb, young idiot. I did not listen to the good wisdom that was given to me. I did not take time to pay attention. I was quick to anger, very temperamental, very confrontational, just on my own, just of my own accord, right? But one thing I never was a gossiper. And if I ever did speak to somebody, I brought it directly to them. And if I spoke behind their back, it was only because I couldn't get to their front in time. So I would tell everyone who would hear me, as soon as they land, as soon as I see them, I'm going straight to their grill with it. I'm going straight to their grill with what I'm telling you guys. I'm just letting you guys know right now, this is what it is. You see, the whole prison community, the ones who want to talk and poke jabs behind the back and use me for content, it shows exactly what their situation was. Because when I address them straight up, man to man, well, as much as I can, because, you know, they're here, I'm there, they're here, I'm there. I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to direct message. I'm trying to get to these dudes. They don't answer, but they make content to keep the community solid and cleansed and pure. And you guys listen. You guys believe the hype. You believe the hype. What is the truth? They're fake gangsters. Fake. Real gangsters would never waste a second of any time on me. They would never waste a shred of their time, of anything. I can understand if they have a bigger purpose. Let's say like if they thought I was promoting something that goes against something that they want promoted, they could come out and just bash that. But to keep making content using Big Daddy's name, and Big Daddy's fame, right? I know what kind of guy you were in prison, regardless whether or not your subscribers do, your friends do, your followers do. It's pathetic. Look at every single genre in YouTube. Who's taking shots at who? Do you see reaction videos and all these other guys getting mad at other reaction hosts? Do you see these other prank channels getting mad at other prank channels? Do you see these other family channels getting mad at family channels? No, it's because there's so much bitch-made activity amongst prison channels. So much. So I reached out to Mighty Mouse. I'm waiting for him to come out to California. I'm trying to set it up. I got his number. Everything's going through so far. As soon as he comes to Cali, I want to set something up. I wanted to make sure that there was a certain amount of security because, listen, man, I'm trying to fight. I'm not trying to get shot. I'm not trying to get killed. I'm not trying to get set up. As soon as we can set it up in Cali, I got a nice long list of people, you know, that, and you know what, will I do it by name? Maybe. I'm not sure if I'll call out these other guys by name or not. It's a head up, a fair fight, boxing match. Ain't nothing to be a bitch about. Ain't nothing to be scared about. All this woofing on the net. I don't got time to fight every single troll out there in my comment section. Please miss me. But for you bigger platforms that had my name in your mouth, it's time to put up or shut up, bro. You better start training. You better get up in the gym, dog, because at the end of the day, when he comes to Cali, whether you're out of state, interstate, out of state, it's going to be for anyone who's speaking on my name, not because I'm the most badass person. And if you think you can whoop me and you can whoop me, congrats. But one thing you're going to know is I gave it my all. One thing you're going to know, I'm fed up. You feel me? I'm down. Caught that fade. You feel me? One thing you'll know is I'm not going to show up trying to shoot, trying to set you up, trying to ring that jaw, baby. I'm trying to ring that jaw for you and all your trolls. For maybe, I don't care about my trolls, man. They're still hung up on shit that they'll never get over, you know. And you know what, I've been losing shit. I've lost hundreds of subscribers within these few days releasing these last videos I did, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I needed you gone. It's a weeding process. I would rather weed you out. Someone told me that out of 100,000 subscribers, they made a comment that 80,000 of them want to see me dead. Well, you know what I wish? I wish all 80,000 of you guys would get lost, get a life, get a pair, unsubscribe, go do something with yourself, and leave me with the 20,000 who want to see me win. Because just like I got this first 100,000, I can get the next 100,000 and the next 100,000. I'm that qualified. Hey, listen, all love, all respect. God bless.